the Emperor! Finish this! Higher ground! We'll gain the advantage! Continue the assault! Reinforcements are coming! The monolith! We destroy that and this is over! Charge!
Ну, Dark Crusade классная роль. Ваши противники будут сильнее ваших бойцов.
The planet Cronus. Beset on all sides by the tides of war, this once quiet colony became a savage battlefield. 7 armies clashed on this one world, each refusing to back down. Each convinced it was in the right. From beneath the sands of Cronus' central desert came the Necrons, ancient machines bent on eradicating all life. But another evil already had its eyes on the planet. From the depths of the warp, the demonic forces of chaos arrived to enforce their claim. To oppose these fearsome powers, the planet's rulers in the Tau Empire sent their elite soldiers and sophisticated battlesuits into the fray. From the mighty Imperium of Man came the Imperial Guard, there to secure Cronus for the glory of the God Emperor. Like a green tide, the Orc Horde descended on Cronus, caring little for others' claims and sowing destruction in its wake. The Eldar, ancient enemies of the Necrons, emerged from their webway to pursue their own agenda on Cronus. And last came the Space Marines, finest and most uncompromising of the Imperium soldiers. Seeing a world beset by aliens and heretics, they undertook a great purge. A dark crusade had begun. It could only end with the total victory of one of these factions, and the total defeat of all others.
Так и живем. Что-то у этого Лукаса Александра отдышка какая. Горбус мощный тип.
In the depths of Craftworld Ulthwé, the Eldar Farseer Taldir foresaw the return of the Necrons and their campaign of galactic genocide. She had driven the Imperial Guard on Lorne V against this ancient foe, but the threat remained real. When the Necrons rose on Cronus, Taldir faced a new problem. This planet on the galaxy's edge was beyond the reach of the Eldar webway. Instead of traveling from the Craftworld via this ancient system, Taldir's forces arrived aboard her wraith ship, the Vision of Lilith. This alien vessel hid at the edge of the system while an advance party took a small shuttle to the frozen wastes of Tyria. There, they erected special gateways linked to the holds of the Vision of Lilith. The Eldar found the planet in a sorry state. The Necrons were on the march, and the assortment of other powers on Cronus could not be trusted to stop them. Abandoning her habitual manipulations, Taldir ordered her forces to begin an all-out conquest of Cronus. If none of the Mon-Kai would stop the Necrons, the Eldar would do it themselves.
О. Локаций, конечно, тут меньше, к сожалению. Но они по-своему хороши.
Welcome to the single-player campaign for Dawn of War, Dark Crusade. These tutorial windows will guide you through the first 2 turns of play and introduce...
Не, давай без этого, мужик. Меня не наебешь. Сейчас я пойду. Так закончилась моя история. Вот так вот, ребят. О. Блять, даже вот эта рамка такая кровавая, синенькая, как-то красивее, чем, блядь, в Soul Storm. Ну как так можно? Так, но у меня только туда ходит, да? Как бы это печально.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. I will call forth from the wall.
My powers are yours now.
We will fulfill our duty. We cannot fail. Command me to build. I will call forth from the wall. Command me to build.
Shall I divine your next move?
Command me to build. Take me to where I may call forth the Wraithbone. Success. I will call it forth from the wall. We move.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Command me to build. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the Wraithbone. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Success. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The random hand of fate delivers
We are the
me
harbingers
to you.
of death, here to exact harsh vengeance.
Command me to build.
Space Marines are
Many are
attacking.
cold, few survive.
We are
What
taking
needs
damage.
to be done? The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
We are the messengers of doom.
Yes. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Take me to where I may call forth the Wraithbone. Our mission is to change as I blaze.
The runes say our paths must cross. It is the best course of action. The runes have been cast.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. How can we help? We cannot fail. Our minds work as one. found us. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. What needs to be done?
Маша, блядь, такая, ну что тебе не так?
Shall I divine the next move? Shall I divine the next move?
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Mission successful.
The burden of leadership lies with us. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
My powers are yours now.
Incoming enemy fire.
What needs to be done? I knew you would have need of me. The runes have been cast. For our ancestors.
Command me to build. You will have what you require.
My powers are yours now.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
I knew you would have need of me.
We walk our path. The time for war is nigh. We will make it ours.
Our minds work as one.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. Victory is our fate.
We are shaped by fate just as we has found us. Look, it changes as I play.
Shall I divine the next move? Victory is our fate. It will be done.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
We have secured the area.
Shall I divine your next move? The logic is clear.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the Wraithbone.
The time for war is nigh.
Here, we bring heavy weapons to crush the enemy. Take us within range of
The
the
random
enemy's
hand of fate delivers me to
We
you.
are under enemy fire.
All who love life, fear the Reaper. We are doom incarnate.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We have secured the area.
I knew you would have me. We fight because we must.
We walk our path. We will make it ours.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changes as I play.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
Naturally. The future seems so
We are the dealers of death. We deliver death from afar.
We have secured the area.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We bring heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
How can I help?
We are the destroyer's agents on this plane.
I knew you would have need of me.
We are Doom incarnate. In the name
I
of the
sense the
destroyer,
enemy.
attack!
They are closing in.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the Wraithburn.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
I knew you would have need of me.
The burden of leadership lies with us. Incoming enemy fire.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music
The
will
random
shape
hand
the
of fate
Wraithburn.
delivers me to you. I will enjoy delivering their destruction.
It is as good as done. We bring heavy weapons to crush.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. The future is clouded and uncertain. I knew you would have me.
We have mastered the art.
Shall I divide? How can I help?
We are the messengers of doom. Do not keep us waiting.
Are the dealers of death. We deliver death from afar. We deliver death. We are the destroyers
Many are
of
called.
this plane.
Few survive. Do not keep us waiting. Many are called. Few survive.
They shall die before they even see our doom incarnate.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
Danger has found us.
Our trial is now becoming a pain for our enemies.
The
All
destroyer
fear the voice of
guides the
death
enemy
calling
is
to
upon
them.
us are the dealers of death.
The Falcon has landed.
We walk our path.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build.
Our time of weakness has passed.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Falcon at your service. The terrain matters not.
We walk our path.
The craft
We are the
sings to me and I
destroyers.
All
respond.
those that oppose the enemy shall feel they are closing in.
Weapons fully charged.
Fear the judgment of the council.
We are shaped by fate just as
We have
shape
secured
it.
the area.
Command me to build. My music will shape the command me to build. You will have what you require.
Fear the judgment of the council.
We are the destroyer's agents on this plane.
What needs to be done? Follow my lead. The enemy cannot hide from my sight. The future is clouded and uncertain. What needs to be done?
In the name of the destroyer, destroyer's agents on this plane. We are doom incarnate.
The Falcon has landed. Weapons fully charged. Falcon at at your command. Falcon at your command. Just as Falcon brought an Aris to Eldernesh, we bring warriors to the
What
front.
needs to be done?
Falcon at your command.
We are the dealers of death.
Mission successful. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build. Nothing remains unchanged by the fear, the judgment of the council.
We are the harbingers of
At
death.
your command. Falcon at your service.
Rush the enemy position. The time for war is nigh.
Just as Falcon brought an Aris to Eldernesh, we bring warriors to the front. Our weapons cut through the rail blade through air.
Crush the enemy.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
The enemy cannot hide from my
We bring
sight.
heavy weapons
How can I
to
help?
crush the enemy.
Weapons fully
The mists
charged.
of space and time retreat from my mind.
Falcon at your command. Take us in closer.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy. Falcon at your
Where
command. Weapons fully charged. Weapons fully charged.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
We walk our path. We will make it ours.
Just as Falcon brought an Aris to Eldernesh, we bring warriors to the front.
Incoming enemy fire.
Of death.
Fully materialized.
We are here to exact harsh
The
vengeance.
future seems so clear.
Weapons fully charged.
We deliver death from afar.
We are taking damage.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Just as Falcon brought an Aris to Eldernesh, we bring warriors to the
My
front.
music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Shall I play the music here then?
We exist to avenge our sisters.
Just as Falcon brought an Aris to Eldernesh, we bring warriors to the front.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
Weapons fully charged.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
We are ready to deliver death to the
The
enemy.
enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Falcon at your
To
service.
avenge our sisters. We shall pass our sorrows to the enemy on this day.
Give it not to me.
Falcon at your service.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Our minds work as one. We go.
My soul yours now.
At your command.
The random hand of fate will let us meet together.
We are the destroyer's agents on this plane.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We fight
Falcon, at your service.
How can I help?
This is the judgment of the righteous!
At your service.
the destroyer has turned on us.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Falcon, at your service. Take us into the thick of it.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Falcon, at your command. Falcon, at your command.
The time for war is nigh. We will make it ours.
Weapons fully charged.
The future seems so
Just as Falcon's got an hour to Eldernish, we bring warriors to the front.
The future is clouded and uncertain. My mind is too liquid to fight on.
This is the judgment of the righteous! Scum! The Emperor dies my grave! This is the judgment of the righteous! Scum!
Yes, that is the way.
We are the messengers of doom.
Falcon, at your command.
Fate will not tell of my end.
Direct us to the front line. We bring heavy weapons to crush
Incoming
the
enemy
enemy.
fire. Enemy slumbers. We are shadowy death.
Our time of weakness has passed.
The craft world sings
Our time
mine
of
iris for
weakness
hill
has
time, which
passed.
whole worlds have been built.
A strength!
What must be done?
Just as Falcon's got an hour to Eldernish, we bring warriors to the front.
This is the judgment of the righteous!
We seek to avenge our sisters.
The enemies of men are standing!
My mind is too weary to fight on.
At your command.
We are the destroyer's agents on this plane.
All fear the voice of death is moving to them.
We are
This
ready
is
to
the
deliver
judgment of the
death
righteous!
to the enemy.
Scum!
We are the dealers of death.
We live to move.
This is the judgment of the righteous! Scum!
On a temporal objective, strike quickly.
We
while
are
our
the
enemies
messengers
slumber.
of doom.
Fear the judgment of the council. The burden of leadership lies down.
Weapons fully charged.
We have mastered the art.
Falcon, at your command.
We are the destroyer's agents on this plane. Flee. The enemy is upon us.
We are shadowy death.
Our time of weakness has
We
passed.
are shadowy
We
death.
have mastered the art of
We
destruction.
live.
The enemy is
Just as
upon us.
Falcon's got an hour to Eldernish, we bring warriors to the front.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
Falcon, at your command. Weapons fully charged.
The enemy is upon us.
It will be
The
worth the
destroyer's
wait.
spirit lives on.
Command me to build.
Danger has found us. The time for war is now. We go.
Direct us to
music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call it forth from the war. Command me
The
to build.
destroyer has turned on us.
Nothing remains unchanged by the rules of danger and founder.
Weapons fully charged. This battle calls for massive firepower.
We are the destroyer's agents on this plane.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
The fiery destroyer of
Identify
worlds.
the enemy you wish to annihilate.
In the name of the destroyer,
Falcon at your service.
We are shadowy death.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape danger.
All those that oppose the enemy cannot hide from my wrath.
The time for war is nigh.
we deliver death.
Fully materialized, unprepared for war.
In our weapons.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. Quickly, take us to the battle. Waiting here for the ease of our minds work as one. Our minds are at your service.
Are the demons of death. The destroyer's the art of destruction.
The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. Look, it changes as I play. We are shaped
The
by
flames of the
fate
ancestors
just
are
as
yours
we
to command.
shape it.
Our time of weakness has passed.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
Heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
Your lead, command. Quickly, take us to the battle.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Hear the judgment of the council.
Fire prism at the ready.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We walk our path.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changes as I play.
As I dream, so shall it be.
You wish to annihilate. Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
некроза нормально. Блин, если я третьего еле победил, то что будет? Точнее, первого, если я победил, то что будет с третьим? А что, кстати, зависло, что ли? Что-то тут не то. Все-таки что-то не то.
Зависли.
Вот так хорошо начиналась игра в Dark Crusade, и тут ебать, это вот все. Может, что нажать? Бля. Ну вот, спасибо нам. Игра вообще не это. Dark Crusade XE не отвечает. Ну спасибо, блядь. Серега, у тебя есть что прокомментировать на этот счет? Даже Серега просто дар речи потерял. Просто потерял дар речи.
Will crush them. In Tau, I am strong.
Judge! I will have someone's head for this.
В принципе, мне нет разницы, что Тау пиздить, что космодесантник. Один хер все уроды. Но у Тау больно до хера территории. Это что это такое?
can I help? The random hand of fate delivers me to you. All is clear to me now. The runes have been cast.
We will fulfill our duty. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. Command me to build. It is now in your hands, Zayak.
What needs to be done? Show them the
We are
face
taking
of their
damage.
destroyer.
Command me to build. My music will shape the Wraithbone.
My powers are yours now. For our ancestors.
How can we help? Strike.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Yes.
The future seems so clear. I sense the enemy. They are closing in. All is clear to me now. We fight because we must. The logic is clear. For our ancestors.
You have need. Objective sighted.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Command me to build. Command me to build. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Yes.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. The random hand of fate delivers me to you. How can I help?
Incoming enemy fire.
Naturally.
Yes. Closing in on the objective. Command me to build. The wanderers have returned.
The future is clouded and uncertain. The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You will have what you require.
The future seems so
The wanderers have returned. Their blood will
Naturally.
be spilled.
It will be done. The logic is clear.
Command
We
me to
are the
build.
harbingers of death.
I will call it forth from the wall.
We are the messengers of doom.
Our mission is successful. You have need. Their blood will be spilled. Let us hunt. The enemy is within range. All Eldar must answer the call. Command me to build. My music will
I knew
shoot
you
the
would have needed
Wraithbone.
me. The runes
The
say
random
our
hand of
paths
fate
must deliver me to you.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The future is clouded and uncertain. It is the best course of action.
We seek the adventure that only war can. We are under enemy fire. Effortlessly.
What needs to be done?
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Command me to build. We walk the path less
The
traveled.
random hand of fate delivers me to you. The future is clouded and uncertain.
You have need. Just name your target. Just name your target. The enemy is within range. Our mission is
As you wish.
We walk the path less traveled. The enemy is within
The random
range.
hand of fate delivers me to you. I knew you would have need of me. Their defeat is not a matter of when, but how. I am sure of the outcome.
How can we help? We cannot fail. Danger has found us. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the
The
Wraithbone.
future seems so clear. The logic is clear.
The Wanderers have returned. Their blood will be spilled.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We have mastered the art of destruction. Take us within range of the enemy.
Naturally. The path is clear to me. Naturally.
You have need. Just name your target.
Fire all guns!
Ah, yes. The stationary target.
We have mastered the art of destruction. In the name of the destroyer, attack!
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Success.
My powers are yours now. Till I devour the next. The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. Yes. As you wish. Closing in on the objective.
The destroyer has turned on us.
The future seems so
The art of destruction. We deliver death from afar.
Enemy hold the objective.
Our strength fails us!
The crowd world seems to me I respond in time. We walk the path less traveled.
We exist to
Our
avenge our
time of
sisters.
weakness has passed.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
Я смотрю такой спидран по магии. Чувак на болиде едет.
Mission success.
Едет на болиде.
Ну, тот рулет, где там гонки, там все это. И разворачивается типа на 180 такой, и ты такой, охренеть.
Старый, что ли, этот? Старая мафия. Не патчена. Не знаю, мне кажется, надо уж с патчем проходить. Ну, короче, дизлайком.
На патче ты не сможешь ее багануть.
Ну, как бы честно можно пройти.
Офигеть, это столько времени проходит.
Если ты, блядь, спидранер, сука, то ты сможешь. Хули ты тогда записался в этих уродов?
Тут много случайно.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
Амудил там подрежет.
Command me to build.
Лучше бага.
Danger has found us.
We bring heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
We are shaped shaped by fate just as we shape it. You will have what you return. My music is a pillow from which whole worlds have been built.
We bring heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
All those that oppose the Eldar shall fear my wrath. I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
The Wanderers have returned. You have need. We approach the designated target. Our minds work as one. It will be done.
The future is clouded and uncertain. My powers are yours now. How can I help?
We are under enemy fire. Fate just as we shape it. Look, it changed my life from the whole worlds have been built.
I knew you would have need of me. For our ancestors.
Heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Mission the Wanderers successful. Have returned. Ah, yes, the stationary target. Our minds work as one. We walk our path. We are under enemy fire. We are under enemy fire. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call it forth and we cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
We bring heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
We are the harbingers of fear, the voice of death, calling to them.
Yes. What is your wish? Yes. Closing in on the objective. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
With that harsh vengeance.
Follow my random hand of fate that delivers me to you. The enemy cannot hide from my sight. The random hand of fate delivers me to you. The future seems so clear. All is clear to me now. The future seems so clear.
We are taking damage.
Survive. Many are cold. Few survive. We seek to avenge our sisters. We have failed. They come for us.
We are here to fulfill our duty. Incoming enemy fire. Command me to build. Show me places ready to
Молодец, блядь. Не, ну это же, блядь, пиздец. Это как-то... Это просто кошмар какой-то. Просто кошмар. Ладно, сейчас. Сейчас соберемся. И поиграем еще разочек.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. It will be done.
Command me to build. We will fulfill what would you have us do? The craft world sings to me, and we are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We walk the path less traveled. It is now in our hands. Ah, yes. The stationary to build. I will call it forth from the wall.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of success. How can we help?
I knew you would have need of me.
Phoenix pattern, initiate. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
We are the
It is now
harbingers of
our
death.
return. We are
We go.
down.
Oh, my sisters.
What is your wish?
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Command me to build. Look, it changes as I play.
Many are called, few survive.
Сука.
All Eldar must
Naturally.
answer the call.
We are the messengers of doom.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. As you wish.
Yes.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Guardian squad, ready.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. I foresee their destruction. The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
We are taking damage. We are here to fulfill our duty. All Eldar
My
must
powers
answer.
are yours. I will join the dance
All
of death.
Eldar must answer the call. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We hold the objective. The wanderers have returned.
Shall I divine your next move?
We are here to fulfill our duty.
They cannot escape their fate.
Yes. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. I knew you would have me.
What would you have us do? What would you have us do?
How can I help?
All Eldar must answer the call. Incoming enemy fire.
I knew you would have me do them. Their death is assured.
Guardian squad, ready.
Naturally.
We are here to fulfill our duty.
Naturally.
We are here to fulfill our duty. Phoenix pattern initiated.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
What would you have us do? We must retreat.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We hold the objective. Has found us. The judgment of the council.
How can I help? Their death is assured. My powers are yours now.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
I will join the dance of death. The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. I will enjoy delivering their destruction. The future is clouded and uncertain.
We are doomed incarnate.
Incoming
Shall I
enemy
design
fire.
the next move? I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Take me to where I may call forth the Wraith Boon. You will have what you require.
Show them the face of their destroy. What needs to be done?
We are under enemy
We are
fire.
the Destroyer's agents on this plane.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
You have need. We move effortlessly. The enemy is within range.
I knew you would have to look at me. What needs to be done? How can I help? Nothing is hidden from my sight. The enemy cannot hide from my sight. My powers are yours now.
Crush the enemy.
The Wanderers have returned. How can we help?
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We bring heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
The Wanderers have returned.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Time to destroy.
We walk our path. You have need. You call us back. We yearn to wander.
We are the harbingers of
We
death.
are taking damage.
Оба. А.
Let us play our part. We walk our path. We are here to fulfill our duty.
time, retreat from my mind.
The destroyer guides.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
You have need. Their blood will be spilled.
Shall I divine my next enemy? You cannot ask for that which I give freely.
How can you help it?
We have mastered all to destroy. In the name of the destroyer, attack!
The future seems so what needs to be done?
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Fear the judgment of the council. We are ready to strike. The burden of leadership lies with us. We are under enemy fire.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We are ready to strike.
What needs to be done?
Command me to build. Shall I play the music here then?
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Called us back. We have traveled much darker paths. Let us hunt.
The future seems
The time for war is nigh.
We are the messengers of doom. Swiftly, sister!
The future is clouded and uncertain.
The time for war is nigh. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
The random hand of fate let us move to you. The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. Nothing hidden from my sight.
We are counting down. The time for war is now. Concentrating all energy on the enemy.
Retreat from my mind.
We walk our
I sense the enemy.
You have
They are
need.
closing in.
Let us hunt. Their blood will be leadership lies with us. We go.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
We are the messengers of doom.
We walk our path. Concentrating all energy on the enemy.
My powers are yours.
The burden of leadership lies
Our
with us.
cries herald the coming of our enemies. We are here to exact hot vengeance.
Time to destroy.
We are taking damage. Now our path will cross our enemy.
Our cries herald the coming of good things for our enemies.
The Wanderers have returned. We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
Our cries herald the coming of good things for our enemies.
The future is clouded and uncertain. Their defeat is not a matter of when, but how.
You survived.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
The destroyer's spirit lives
We
on.
are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
For Tau!
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. The craft will give the music I played in kind. You will have what you require. My music is a pillar upon. Whole have been built.
naturally. All is clear to me now.
We are under enemy fire.
Their defeat is not a matter of when, but how. Charge the enemy! All is clear to me now.
We are doom incarnate.
The Wanderers have returned.
Yes.
Shall I divine your next move? Show them the face of their destroyer.
Herald the end. We walk our path. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Our blade shall form an impassable wall.
Pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
You have but to ask.
Our minds work as one. We are in
Let them
agreement.
try to move us.
The Wanderers have returned. Fear the judgment of the council.
Это что делает? Останавливается.
The Wanderers have returned. Objective sighted. Take the battle. The burden of leadership lies with us. Concentrating all energy on the enemy. Concentrating all energy on the enemy. Command me to build. My music will shape. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Our minds work as one. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are taking damage. Look, it changed. The time for war is now. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged. The burden of leadership lies with us. We hold the objective. You have need. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build. Look, it changes as I play. Incoming enemy fire. The burden of leadership lies with us. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build. We hold the objective. It changes as I play. Have returned with speed. The burden of leadership lies with us. Command me to build. Look. It changes as I play. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music will shape the Wraithburn. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We walk the path less traveled. We are shaped by fate just as we shape damage. Our minds are at your service. We walk the path less traveled. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. You will have what you require. We hold the objective. We return to defend the craft world. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. We walk our path. Let us play our part. We return to defend the craft world. We hold the objective. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Take the battle to the enemy. The burden of leadership lies with us. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. Objective sighted. We will fulfill our duty. All Eldar must answer the call. We are under enemy fire. Fear the judgment of the Council. Command me to build. My music will shine. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
I am the Song of Fury, here to serve.
To where I may call forth the Wraithburn. We hold the objective.
As I dream, so shall it be.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. You will have what you require. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been. We have secured the area. Look, it changes as I play. We walk our path. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. Our minds work as one. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Show me a place that is ready to receive the wanderers have returned. We yearn to wander. We are under enemy fire. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Look, it changes as I play. We have secured the area. We walk the path less traveled. Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. The burden of leadership lies with us. We go. The burden of leadership lies with us.
I knew you would have need of me.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Quickly, take us to the battle. My music will shape the Wraithburn. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Look, it changes as I play. Command me to build.
There is wisdom in your words. Our path is dangerous but necessary.
Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. You will have what you require.
What do you know of war?
I am the Kayla Archer Cave Comet.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build. We walk our path with haste. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are taking damage. Command me to build. We We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
This battle calls for massive firepower. This battle calls identify the enemy you wish
We
to
are taking
annihilate.
damage.
It will be worth the wait.
Behold, the fiery destroyer
Подсобишь?
of worlds.
The burden of leadership lies with us. We go. Let us play our part. The council has arrived.
Pain's burning blood flows through my veins.
We move with a purpose.
The immortal hand of Cain.
Точно везде.
Crush the enemy. All your strength. I must destroy.
По сотнике рейнджеры взяла. Тут возможно гарнизон захуячить. Что-то мне поднадоело уже. Стоять рейнджеры. Ну сложно.
Let's get out of here! Judge! I will have someone's head for this!
Эти кроны, блядь. Есть две базы полностью. Есть две базы. О, пошли. Две базы, это плохо. Это прям вообще хуёво. Хаус уже
much of the Dark Crusade, great fleets plied the orbital lanes above the battlefields of Cronus, using their firepower to ground long-range flights. Guardsmen and heretic alike had to fight meter by bloody meter, with great battle fleets exchanging fire across the skies. Trench warfare seemed an immutable fact of life for commanders on the ground. All this changed with the Battle of Pavonis. This spaceport featured an ancient Adeptus Mechanicus tracking.
Насколько я помню, тут две базы.
You called us back.
How can I help? The path is clear to me.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Command me to build. We will fulfill. How can we help? We cannot fail. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. Command me to build. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We hold you will have what you require. We move effortlessly. It is now in our hands. We have traveled much darker paths. We walk the path less traveled. We move unseen. Our Guardian squad is successful. Ready. The Wanderers have returned. Command me to build.
The future seems so clear.
The Wanderers have returned. You have
well done. Return the human to the webway assembly.
We are the harbingers of death.
Unseen. You call us back.
I sense the enemy. They are closing
All
in.
fear the voice of death calling to them.
Naturally. The twisted skein of fate smiles on us. One of the human servitors has arrived to the webway assembly.
Just as we...
More are needed to make use of this place.
Command me to build. Silent and...
Well done. Return the human to the webway assembly. The future seems so clear.
You have need. The craft will fear the judgment of the mankind. We go. We have traveled much darker paths. With speed.
One of the human servitors has arrived at the webway assembly.
We are shaped
but
by
more
fate
are needed to make use of this place.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. The Wanderers have returned. You called us back. Fear the judgment of the Council. You called us back.
Оба, да?
Concentrating all energy on the enemy.
Well done. Return the human to the webway assembly.
Just name your target. Let us hunt. Danger has found us. You have no fire. We go. We go. The time for war is now. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. We walk our path. Let us play our part. We go. Take the battle. We go to the enemy. Our arms has survived. Engage with care.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Guardian Squad, we are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
I see our enemies have found a servitor. I sense the enemy. They are closing in. One of the human servitors has arrived at the webway assembly, but more are needed to make use of this place.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are under enemy fire. We are here to fulfill our duty.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. Well done. Them the Return the human to the webway assembly.
It will be done. We move.
The future seems so clear.
Danger has found us.
How can I help?
The enemy will heed our warning.
I see our enemies have found a servitor.
Danger has found us. Strike. We walk our path.
What needs to be done?
We walk our path. Our hands are wholesome.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you. What needs to be done?
Command. We are taking damage. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. The wanderers have returned. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We walk.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We walk our path. We return to defend the craft.
We are the harbingers of death.
We return to defend the craft world. Their blood will be spilled. The enemy is within range. The enemy is within range. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
One of the human servitors has arrived at the Webway Assembly. How can I? But more are needed to make use of this place. What needs to be done?
Our minds work as one. You have need. With haste. Mission successful.
Many
We
are
are
called.
under enemy
Few
fire.
survive.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Fear the judgment of the council. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
You called us back. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Danger has found
I
us.
see our enemies have
My
found a
music is a pillar
servitor.
upon which whole worlds have been built.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
All fear the voice of death.
We must retreat to the webway.
Суки.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call it forth from the wall. Command me to build. The wanderers have returned. We are taking damage. With haste.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
I sense the enemy. They are
We
closing
are
in.
here to exact harsh vengeance.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. For our ancestors. We must hold the enemy back.
Take the battle to the enemy. Rush the enemy's position. Take the battle to... We walk the path less traveled. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. We yearn to wander. We move effortlessly.
Well done.
We
Return the
move
human to the
unseen.
Webway Assembly. I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
The burden of leadership lies with us. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. You called us back.
I see our enemies have found a servitor.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
All who love life,
Nothing remains unchanged
we
by
have
the
mastered
music
the
of
art of
creation.
destruction. It is as good as done.
How can I help?
We walk the path less traveled. Silent and swift.
Well done. Return the human to the Webway
We are
Assembly.
under enemy fire. Incoming enemy fire. I will call it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape
Are
it.
the dealers of death. Direct us to the front line. They shall die before they even see us. They shall die before they even have mastered the art of destruction. We are one
Well
with our
done.
weaponry.
Return the human to the webway
The
assembly.
is undone. We must retreat. We go.
How can I help? The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Hear the judgment of the council. We go.
You can't survive.
Command me to build. My music is a pillar. Our minds are clear.
Well done.
Have been
Return the human to the webway assembly.
We have mastered the art of destruction. Give it not a moment's thought.
Phoenix power.
The random hand of
fire.
fate delivers me to
How
you.
can we help? We are taking damage.
I knew you would have need of me.
All Eldar must answer the call.
We bring heavy weapons to crush the enemy. As you command.
We are shaped by
I
fate
see
just
our
as we
enemies have
shape
found
it.
a servitor. The random hand of fate delivers me to you. You give wise counsel.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
The runes have been cast.
The time for war is nigh. We walk the path less traveled.
We are the Destroyer's agents on this plane.
We walk our path. Our minds are at your service.
Naturally.
We are under enemy fire. Our minds work as one.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
We walk our path.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you. It will be done. Follow my kin. It is the best course of action.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
Well done. Return the human to the webway assembly.
You will have what you require.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Mission successful. Fear the judgment of the council.
Well done.
We are here
Return
to
the
exact
human to the
harsh
webway
vengeance.
assembly.
None shall survive.
The time for war is now.
The future seems so clear.
Fear the judgment of the council.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. Return the
We
human
are
to the
here
webway
to
assembly.
exact harsh vengeance. We shall pass our sorrows to the enemy on this day.
Our minds work as one. Danger
The future
has
is
found.
clouded and uncertain.
We are doom incarnate.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. Well done.
We are taking
Return the
damage.
human to the
Our
webway
minds
assembly.
work as one. Concentrating all energy on the enemy. Work as one. We are in agreement. Concentrating all energy on the enemy. Let us play our part.
We are the messengers of doom. Show us the way. We will not fail you. Swiftly, sisters!
The enemy cannot hide from my
All
sight.
fear the voice of death calling to them.
Well done.
We will protect
Return the
this
human
area
to
with
the
our
webway
lives.
assembly.
All fear the voice of death calling to them. us the way. We will not fail you.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
We are Doom incarnate.
Fear the judgment of the Council.
I see our enemies have found a servitor.
Our minds work as one. We are ready to
We are
strike.
here to exact
We walk
harsh
our
vengeance.
path. I will call it forth from the wall. We walk our path. It will be done.
Our cries shall become an impassable wall. Pain for our enemies.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. The enemy is within range.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
Incoming enemy fire.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
We walk our path. It is now in our hands. We walk the path less traveled. We move effortlessly. We yearn to wander.
We are the messengers of doom.
Shall I divine the next wave? The runes have been cast. I will enjoy delivering their destruction.
Many are foes, few survive.
We have secured the burden of leadership lies with us. Now our paths cross our enemy. We go. The burden of leadership lies with us. Incoming enemy Concentrating all energy on the enemy. Concentrating all energy on the enemy. We go. We are in
What needs to be
We are
done?
here to exact harsh vengeance.
You have need. We strike without fear or hesitation.
We are the dealers of death.
The mists of space and time
Fear the
retreat from my
judgment of the
mind.
Council.
Shall I divine your next
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. Fully materialized, unprepared for war. The time for war is nigh.
My powers are yours now.
We seek the adventure that only war can
Our cries herald the coming of blade shall form an impassable
The
wall.
future is clouded and uncertain.
bring. Rush the enemy
What
position.
needs to be done? What needs to be done?
The one we are ready to fulfill our role in this play. Unseen.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Fear the judgment of the Council.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
We are under enemy fire. What do you know? The time for war is nigh. What do you know of war? Fear the judgment of the council.
Well done.
We go.
Return the human to the
Let us
webway
play.
assembly.
Danger has found us. The burden of leadership lies on us. Our focus is undone. We must retreat. The time for war is
Future
now.
seems so clear. I sense the enemy.
The time for
They
war
are closing
is
in.
now. We walk our path.
The future seems so clear. Follow my kin.
We are shadowy death. The burden of leadership lies with us. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds incoming enemy fire. Our minds are clear.
One of the human servitors has arrived at the webway assembly. I knew you would have. But more are needed to make use of this place.
Concentrating all energy on the enemy.
We have enough of the humans to retrieve their data banks.
Incoming enemy fire.
Что это было?
Incoming enemy fire.
Бляха. Ну ладно.
Silent and swift.
Я себе у него уже. Как это бесит. Энергии нет.
Incoming enemy fire.
Are the harbingers of death.
Now who love life, we have mastered the art of destruction.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
Incoming enemy fire.
ее не убили, видите, суки.
We are the destroyer's agents on this plane.
You have need. Nothing.
The flames of the ancestors are yours to command. The flames of the ancestors are yours to command.
Danger has found us.
Flee. The enemy is upon us.
We walk the path less traveled.
We will scatter them to the wind. We will cleanse them in flames.
We yearn to wander.
There is wisdom in your words. As I
Are the harbingers of death. No enemy can stand before our blades.
So the ancestors decree.
The wanderers have returned.
So the ancestors decree.
I have arrived. The runes say our paths
There is
must
wisdom in your
cross.
words.
Many are called, few survive.
Danger has found us.
We exist for this purpose.
So the ancestors decree. We will kill them swiftly.
All hear the voice of death calling to the left.
There is wisdom in your words. So shall it be.
How can I help?
Fully materialized, my music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Things to me,
Your song shall guide me.
things to me, and I respond in time. Phase of our existence. We are the crowd who sings to me, and I respond in time. As it turns through us.
This battle calls for massive firepower.
Your song shall guide me.
The future is clouded and uncertain. The runes have been cast.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Your song shall guide me.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You called us back.
As I dream, so shall it be. I obey the dreams.
While our enemies
Prison cannons fully charged. This battle calls for massive firepower. Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
How can I help?
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We are shadows.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Take me to where I may pour forth the wraith burn. What do you know of war? This world moves slowly.
As I dream, so shall it be. No more songs. We fight now.
At the ready.
We are taking damage.
Save the ancestors' decree. Our path is dangerous but necessary.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Command me to build. You will have what you will have. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. What do you know of war? Quickly, take us to the battle. We are on our way.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
We live to move.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Quickly, take us
There
to
is
the battle.
wisdom in your words.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Would that the universe we are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Our shadowy death. We move through the warp as it moves through us. We are unhowled enemy. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build.
The random hand of fate delivers me.
So the ancestors decree.
Waiting here is like a flame fire.
There is wisdom in your words. I will sing the fire soul now.
We will build a swarm through their ranks.
Your song shall guide. I will sing the firestorms now.
Prism cannons fully
The
charged.
future is clouded and uncertain.
Identify
So
the
the
enemy you
ancestors
wish to
decree.
annihilate. Prism cannons fully charged. Take us in closer.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Shall I play the music here?
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Danger has found
Take
us.
us in closer. We advance quickly toward the
demons.
So
target.
the ancestors
I
decree.
knew you would have
Quickly, take us to the battle. We are on our way. We are shadowy death. We appear where command. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Shall I play the music here then?
Shall I divine your next move?
We are shaped by fate just as we has found us. Take me to where I may call forth the wraith boon. My music will shape the we are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Shall I play the music here?
The future is clouded and uncertain.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build. Shall I play the music here then? My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
We will protect this area with our lives.
The future seems so clear. What needs to be done?
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Fire prism at the ready.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Our blade shall form an impassable wall.
Command me to build. I will call it forth from the wall.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Command me to build. I am here to protect. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Я знаю, что это, блядь. Я тупанул, у меня же классовая эта херня. Я просто поменял класс, а там как бы зависит скорострельность от солнечного, по-моему, стабильность от электрического, там, и вот такие вот.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are under enemy fire. I will call it forth from the wall. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
I knew you would have something. Shall I divine your next move?
Я, по-моему, во что-то вставил. По-моему, штык дает.
I will call it forth from the wall. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Повышение удобства обращения от электрического.
Look, we shape by fate just as we shape it. You will have what you require.
Я думал, получить у меня такая скорость такой по зарядке.
I walk again, a god among mere mortals.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Come on. Incoming enemy fire. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
I come to dance the dance of death.
The immortal hand of Cain.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
I come to dance the dance of enemies' fear. For a harlequin of the laughing god dances at your side. Long ago, Liliath foretold this day.
Long ago, Liliath foretold this God's faithful have arrived. A new stage awaits. The future is clouded and uncertain. Long ago, Liliath foretold this day.
You will have what you require.
Long ago, Liliath foretold this day.
We are taking damage. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.